baby.
What's going on, besties? It's your girl Brianna, and welcome back to my channel where you can have it your way like BK, and that is on period. You guys, as you can see by the title and by that thumbnail, I'm going to be showing you guys a detailed, soft, glammed, everyday look that you can wear whether you go to brunch, out with your friend, family event, whatever the case may be. Even if you're running errands, you can do this soft look every single time. It's going to be very detailed, so I'm going to show you guys the products that I use and how I apply it. So yeah, but before we get in deep into this video, go ahead and do those 4 things: like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're not missed out and when I post another video. And yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I am Brianna, as I said. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also if you are returning, welcome back, bestie. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching another video. So yeah, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys everything I use and how I apply it. Also, I am a makeup artist, so if you're in the Augusta area or if you're in Georgia period and you want to travel to your girl, go ahead and do that. Okay, follow my social medias that is in the description box below. And yeah, I will also try my best to put the products in the description box as well. Either way, I will show you guys what I'm using. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, bestie, starting off with clean skin, of course. I am now going in with the One Size Secure the Blur primer. This is mainly for girls with oily skin, but however I love to use it, my skin is pretty normal, and it works wonders on my skin. So this is me just applying it on my face and just moisturizing it into my skin. Okay, so as I'm finishing moisturizing my face, I go in with NARS and CoverGirl foundation. I love to mix my foundations just to get that perfect blend of my skin tone. I also go in with the Morphe Jumbo Prep and Setting Mist Spray, just to spray in between each step, just to make sure that my skin is moisturized and prepped. This is what the foundation turned out to be, the perfect shade for me, and I am just patting it everywhere throughout my face. I also learned this technique from another makeup artist here in Augusta. I carve out my brows with the foundation, so I don't even have to do that towards the end when I'm filling in my brows. Also, it just gives that look that looks better than just doing my brows first. So if you want to learn that technique at home while you're watching this video, I definitely highly recommend you do that. I love this technique, and I do it on my clients and I do it on myself. And you really don't have to use that much. A little goes a long way. Trust and believe. I got this brush from Real Technique. Love it down. And all you have to do is just pat, you guys. Pat, 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 pat. Do not swipe, because honestly, it just doesn't look right and it smears the makeup. So go ahead and just pat the makeup into your skin so that it will not give that look like you're just wiping it off. Make sure you get that forehead, sis, because I have a lot of it. So make sure you get that forehead and just get every area of your face even. Now going in with the Tarte concealer. I also have e.l.f. blush. I tend to use the e.l.f. blush sometimes just for the soft look, because if I use my Juvias place, then it gives pretty much very pigmented. So I like to use e.l.f. blush because it just gives very much soft. And the brush that I'm using, that I got from Miss A, if you know, you know. It's a makeup store here in Augusta, and I'm pretty sure it's makeup stores everywhere, but I got this brush from Miss A. It was only just $1, you guys. And as you see, I am patting the blush upward just to give that snatched look. And just look, it's very soft. Like, I love e.l.f. so much. Their blushes are extremely soft, to the point where I can go in another time and put blush and it still gives a soft look. It's not too harsh, it's not too much, it's not too pigmented. It is just right.
You got potential.
Now going in with my Tarte concealer. I will drop the name down below because right now I'm not close to my makeup, so I can't really give you the name, but I will drop it down below. And this is where you apply your concealer, y'all. You put it on under your eye. I like to swipe it upward just to get that snatch look on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, above my lip, and on my chin. And honestly, this is another technique as well. Like I said, I carve out my eyebrows first, so therefore it will not I will not have to do too much towards the end when I do my brows. And so this is how I finish my brows before filling them in. Spray, spray, spray. And I have another brush from Real Technique. And then I just let it dry with my fan. Then I go in and I pat the concealer into my skin. This concealer is not really a full coverage concealer, and so it's perfect for makeup, no makeup looks, or just a soft glam. This doesn't give full glam. And like I said, you want to tap upward just to give that snatched look. I love when I have that snatched look because I don't know, it just does something to the makeup look. It just gives very much cutesy, very much demure. So I love it, and I also love the fact that it's not too full coverage because it still gives that soft, glamorous look. And so this brush is another brush that I got from Miss A as well, and I'm just brushing out the concealer under my brows. And if you can see harsh lines like this on your face, just go back in with your foundation brush. You don't have to put more foundation on there. Just go back in and just tap and blend it out, so therefore your whole entire face can just be as one versus having harsh lines throughout your face from the concealer, contour, whatever it may be. Now going in with the Juvias Place contour stick. This is where you will put your contour on your forehead, on your cheekbones, and on your chin is also a preference, and on your nose, that is a preference as well. I tend to do the nose part last. So yeah, going back in with my foundation brush. I tend to use my foundation brush for everything except for like concealer and blush, but when it comes to like the dark colors like contour, foundation, all of that, I tend to use the same brush for everything, just so it can give me a seamless look and everything just comes together. And on this part here, I am brushing the contour into my blush just so it can give kind of one color in a way, or it can just mesh well together. And I also go upward just to get that harsh lines out of my blush. Now going in with the concealer on my nose. Like I said, I do this last. And we just got to get that nose very snatched. My nose is pretty much cute and small, but I love to contour my nose. Not too much, but I love to contour my nose just to give it really snatched. Now going in with the translucent powder from One Size. But before you go in with your powder, you want to go ahead and get out those creases up under your eyes. So that is what I'm doing here. And I'm just going in with my cute little sponge, and I'm just putting a little bit of powder up under my eyes. I don't tend to bake as much, but I just go ahead and I just pat it into my skin everywhere. And as you can see, like, look at that difference. Love One Size down. And I also like to put the powder everywhere on my face, just to kind of give that mattifying look, but not that dry look, if you get what I'm saying. And this technique works as well for girls who may have oily skin. Your skin will not look as oily if you do this method as well, this technique. Now I'm going in with the Ultra Pink setting powder from One Size as well. I just got this, and y'all, I am so in love. It gives that brightening under eye look, and I just love it. It definitely gives and screams soft glam. And so this is like the second time of me using it, and I just fall in love every single time. And so I'm kind of baking here while I go ahead and use my One Size Trio contour palette, and I kind of let my under eye bake while I do these, and also my blush as well. And everywhere that you saw me put my creamy contour is where I put my powder contour. So everywhere that I put that is I'm basically repeating the same step, but with the powdery contour.
I need to know for sure, 'cause you got potential. You got potential.
And now I go back in as well with the powder contour, and I contour my nose again. And this time I like to go into my eyelid because I'm pretty basic girl when it comes to makeup. I don't do too much, especially with the eyeshadow. So I really just use my contour palette for an eyeshadow palette as well. And that's another thing with makeup. You can literally use everything for everything. You can use your contour for your lip liner, or contour for eyeshadow. Like, you can use so much stuff for multiple things, not just for what it's for. Now going in with the Juvias Place blush palette, y'all. This palette, I love it so much. Even though it's very pigmented, I don't like to put too much on my brush because I don't want it to give, I still wanted to have a soft look, so I didn't put that much on my brush. And as you can see, I'm dusting it off so I wouldn't have that much on my face. But when I have a full coverage, I definitely use a lot, just because I want that bold statement look. But this is for a soft pinkish, soft glam everyday look, so I didn't do too much. I didn't go too crazy. Now going in with the MAC Studio Fix. This is a foundation, a powder foundation. However, I like to use it, as you can see, swiping it up under my eye. I like to give that brightening under eye, and I really use it just to place everywhere that I use my concealer. I go in with the Studio Fix just to, give it a finishing look. And you can also get that from MAC, but they also have it for cheaper in TJ Maxx, y'all. I kid you not. TJ Maxx be having all of the makeup stuff for cheap. So now carving out my cheeks with the One Size translucent powder. Just want that snatch look. Even though it's soft, I still want my cheekbones to stand out and be very strong and pink and just sharp. I'm a sharp girly. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Now I have a Revlon pencil in the shade dark brown. I love this. Is my favorite pencil because it just makes my eyebrows look extremely good. I don't like using other pencils because you can really tell the difference in pencils. And I also use the e.l.f. brow lift. Normally I do this first, however I forgot, but you can still add it into your routine. But I go in with the brow lift. Even though I rarely have any brows, I go in with the brow lift to just make sure my brows are in place. And honestly, I love this pencil so much that it just goes on effortlessly. Like, you don't have to be too heavy-handed, and it just rolls on your brows. Extremely perfect. So this is how you do your brows, you guys. Everybody asks me how I do my brows. It does not take much. All I do is just outline my brows on how it is. I will say, make sure that your brows are groomed so you can see a shape of your brows, especially if you have thick brows.
Talking that shit, so intriguing. We could go far, go the distance. I could see it. I'm not trying to be out of my hopes up. If you're over me, then let me know what's up. Don't change up on me in the long run. Keep it open, honey. 'Cause you got potential. You got potential.
And sometimes your eyebrows are not going to be like twins, you guys. They're going to be sisters. However, just get them to look identical as possible. Now going in with my MAC lip liner. And I believe this is in the shade Espresso. I will have all the information down below. But now I'm just going to do my lip combo. now I'm going in with the Anastasia lipstick in the shade Peachy Nude. And I just love a natural lip combo, you guys. Drop down below in the comments what is your favorite go-to lip combo, because this one right here is between this and NYX. I love it. And as you can see, this lip gloss is actually my brand, but we'll talk about that later. But yes, I also go back in with lip liner as well, just so I can still have that look, if you get what I'm saying. And I'm going in up under my eye with just plain black eyeliner, just to make my eye look come together. And this is a trick. You go in with your foundation a little to none, and wherever you put that powder, go in with your foundation and just press into your skin so you can have a finishing look. Like, make sure you don't have no hard lines. So you want to keep patting until they disappear. And that's what I'm just doing here on the other side. And it still gives that snatched look, but now it's all coming together once you add your foundation on top of the powder. And y'all, we is looking good, you hear me? Now going back in with the Prep and Mist spray. I will spray that, go ahead and fan myself, and I also press in everything, making sure everything looks good with my foundation brush. I don't have any foundation on there. And I also go in with the One Size setting spray as well, y'all. I also just got that and I love it so much. I cannot wait to go out in my makeup somewhere. And I just got plain highlighter from Walmart, nothing too special, but it definitely gets the job done, and I've had that for years, literally. Sometimes I add highlighter, sometimes I don't, but for the most part I tend to add highlighter, and I tend to add silver highlighter. Silver highlighter is definitely a game changer. So yeah. And these are the places where I put my highlighter as well, on my nose and on my cheekbones. And this is the look, honey. She is taking it. She looks good, y'all. Thank y'all for watching my video of my soft glam, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, besties.